Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned, outdated, but in truth, with the...
Climbs up big! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Cleared away. Can he get it through? Figo. Ball driven towards... Terrific header! And he's done it!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And it's Azar. That's good vision. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Simmons! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
He's found a way through. Engages and forces him off the ball.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Elise, there he goes, motoring forward. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Beckham was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's... And the shot! And yes, it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! He gave it plenty and some, thrashed it in.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
England are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Figo. Great vision. Azar. Can he latch on to this? Greenwood receives it in a good position here. Corner number 2 then. And one more try! Oh, a very decent attempt. Bale, very much a man of this moment. This might spell danger. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. England have themselves a chance from the spot. Van der Sar looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
England find a position of real strength now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable.
Oh, shot a goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Great chance! He scored! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space.
Big chance! He has done it! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
We have got ourselves a game here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And it's Pirlo. Oh, good spread. Figo. It's a mighty effort! Oh, should really have made more of that.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Throw it. And he's had it nicked away. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Neymar is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Not the most accurate pass. Quality ball. Looking to play him in. Real chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 3 coming up. England have the chance to go the other way. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Olise tries making a foray down the right. Oh, this looks sharp.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
There will be 3
And he's
minutes
intervened well
added
there.
time.
Xavi Simons. Now it's Mbappe. And he plays one through. And that's a dangerous... Can he finish? Neymar looking to add to his goal. And the half-time whistle goes. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. England hold a skinny lead after a thrilling half. Bring on the second half. It's 3-2. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Beckham. Xavi Simons. And here's Ibrahimovic. Neymar. Bale puts the ball in. And that has been knocked clear. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's got away. Olise! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Caceres couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Greenwood. Simons, and that is expertly dealt with. Beckham. And it's Luis Suarez. Figo picks it up out wide. Azar can see things others simply cannot. He's shifting through the gears here. Tries a shot!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Knocks it into space. Pass is just off target. "60 minutes played. And here's Ibrahimovic.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Figo. Beckham is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Nicely weighted ball. Tries to play it through, and he welcomes it in. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Neymar gets over and intercepts.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
To Beckham. Plays it out wide. And that's put paid to a promising move. And he cuts out the supply. Bale. Well, that is one way to stop him. Pirlo. Is there any support? He might not need it. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Figo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's through here.
Colorado Springs really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And it's Beckham. And here's Suarez. And he's got the beating of his man. It's Luis Suarez! It's a goal! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
England go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Nice looking ball.
Number 22, Hazard. Coming on the field, number
Bergkamp.
17.
Passing is crisp and sharp.
Number 27, Serginho. Number 18,
Really
Bernardo
fierce,
Silva.
close defending.
Number 24,
Fletcher charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, that pass isn't the best. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Figo, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Maldini. Bale. Back to the keeper it goes. Van der Sar. For Ferdinand. And it's Figo.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Maldini. So just 1 extra minute for stoppages. And he's there to make the challenge. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. England are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief can draw great satisfaction from it. Ibrahimovic claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
England definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Hello everybody, and this is a quick reminder to let you know that you'll be able to catch today's match broadcast.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. So that's got things underway. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Yeah, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, Peter. It's his pace that's his main attribute, especially over those first few yards, where he just seems to glide away from defenders, gets himself into great positions, and likes to hit it hard and nice and early. That's a horrible combination for any defence that's trying to deal with him, I can tell you that.
Yeah, the easiest way to make... It's Luis Suarez! And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So, a breakthrough already. Rijkaard. Rummenigge receives it in a great chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And now they can clear their lines. Costa Curta. Jorginho. Oh, that was vital. Looking for options for movement. Sanchez proves too strong, too smart. Oh, that's well spotted. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Shevchenko! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Jorginho is always looking to break lines. Milan looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Neymar. Costa Curta. Shevchenko might just make this. And he was quick to react. Figo. Rijkaard. Rummenigge. He's got away. Oh, that's nice. And it's Veron. And here's Rijkaard. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Aubameyang. Now it's Shevchenko. Now it's Veron. And he's intervened well there. Neymar. Played towards the other side.
Good switch, that.
And here's Beckham. Now he's got space here. And this is Luis Suarez. Plays it across. Out of play for a goal kick. Veron. He's a sharp little ball here. Thuram gets over and intercepts. And that is as far as they're going to go. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now that looks a decent ball. That is good alertness. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Looking for a runner. Bale in acres of space out wide. That is ended up in no man's land. Figo. It's Figo! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And we have our very first corner. deftly away. Milan are looking to go forward now. Now it's Shevchenko. Figo. Luis Suarez. That's good running with the ball. Goes down, but nothing given. Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. And here's Suarez. Aimed beyond the defence. And the whistle goes for half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Aubameyang is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Great vision. Shevchenko. Lovely bit of skill. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Milan needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Referee has taken his time, but it is going to be another corner. Milan have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. Jorginho touches it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
And it's Aubameyang. He's had a shot! Marvellous goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Milan take the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
England really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Bale, very much a man. That's rather hopeful. And the counter-attack is on for England. Figo looking to run onto it.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Beckham is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Beckham. Figo. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Chance here to counter.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Ibrahimovic. And they're back on the ball again. Cannavaro. And here's Aubameyang. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Quickly taken. That's a sharp pass. Into the last quarter of an hour. Costa Curta. And it's Jorginho.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 97.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Numero 7. Juan Sebastian Veron. Numero 10. Numero 6. Numero 13.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Il numero 5. Il numero 11.
Nicely shaped
il
ball.
Numero 24. Fletcher. Il numero 4.
Vigo.
Il numero 14.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Shevchenko. Tries to play it through. And that has been cleared. Bale, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Gets a good foot in there. Just 5 minutes left. Foot in. And it's Beckham. Vigo could try cutting inside here. And this is Beckham. Oh, sweet feet. Played in. Cannavaro clears it away.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di
Rummenigge.
recupero.
Here's Cannavaro. So, what can they make of this? 2 minutes to be added on. Neymar. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. England played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Manchester United against England.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of.
Shot, surely!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
You have to say that. Oh, terrible pass. Oh, that's fabulous. Nicely shaped cross. Oh, it's gone in!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is. Well, our first story of the day, and it's a big one. The skipper, to start by doing that, has given everyone a fright, and I think himself too.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
And here's Figo. Now there's a fine ball. And he's there to retrieve it. And the shot! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
England with the corner, they're first. Cantona is there, and he can get that clear. And this is Figo. Oh, easy pickings there. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Messi. Bale.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Can he get on the end of this? And a chance! De Bruyne. And the pass is intercepted. Ibrahimovic. Bale receives it in a wide position. And now the breakaway. De Bruyne. And he's managed to get free. Messi. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Nice interception, well timed. Caught offside that time. That's a sharp pass. In with the challenge.
England are really in a position where patience and prudence will...
Just the goalkeeper's a bit shot at goal! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's managed to gift it back. Ferdinand is very much of the none-shall-pass school of defending. Bale in acres of space out wide. That's good play. And they're back on the ball again. No way through, so back it comes. Tries to pass it through. Chance for a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! That's going to go a long way. Oh, there's a probing ball. Beckham, can he get it through? Tries to cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Zaire Emery. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Son Heung-min. And they can counter here. Ibrahimovic is onto it in a flash. Pirlo. Suarez takes control of it and he's on the move. Look at the space here. Cross. Oh, what a climb! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target. England truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
And he's in on goal. And this is Luis Ibrahimovic. It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. And across. That's a decent clearance. Son Heung-min. Now Costa Curta. Lam. Pirlo. Van Dijk. For Ferdinand. Zaire Emery. Pirlo. Pass somewhat off target. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's been caught. Can he finish? Sticks it away. England are back in business. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1.
And now, please turn towards the screen for a special presentation featuring our guest performers today.
England get the ball rolling for the second period.
England clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Picked out brilliantly. Oh, chance! And he's done it!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And it's Neymar. Pirlo gets across to intercept that. Now that looks a decent ball. Thuram cuts out the pass. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. De Bruyne. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Bale going face-to-face with his great rival. Suarez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He has found that he's got full. Oh, off the bar. Figo is looking to influence the game from out wide. Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time. Well, and the shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Really Really well taken goal. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 7.
Manchester United choosing to make the first change.
De Bruyne.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
You could certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Number 18, Gullit.
Scholes,
Number 6,
lovely pass, but can he get there?
number
Oh, good read.
17,
That's great positioning, so good from him.
number 26.
Oh, good take in a good area. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Now, can he find a great chance? And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Not the most accurate pass, but it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
This is their second corner of the game. That's the keeper's ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Gullit, looking to play him in. Oh, can he get onto this? And it's Scholes.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Manchester United have it back and can go again. Decent chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And the lead is extended still further. And that was as close to certain as can be.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
It's starting. Can he finish? Goal! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Manchester United are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
And things are much healthier.
It's Son Heung-min! Bale.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Can he finish? And yes, it's there! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Manchester United are having a ball here. Chance! They've done it! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Thuram. Looking for the run. Messi. That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Pirlo has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself... And that will be it. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile.